Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Elsie. The name Elsie came to us from Scotland, where it's a form of Elizabeth. Historically, the Scots have used Elspeth in place of Elizabeth, which eventually developed into other pet forms, Elspie, Elspet, and finally Elsie. Elizabeth is found in the Bible, Luke 1 verse 57, as the mother of John the Baptist. The name is essentially Greek, Elizabeth, from the Hebrew, Elisheva, meaning God is my oath. Elizabeth became popularized by the French during the late medieval period as a given name, mostly influenced by two saints, St. Elizabeth of Hungary and St. Elizabeth of Portugal. During the Middle Ages, people on the British Isles developed their form of the name from the French, Elizabeth, and the Latin, Isabel, so there are several variations of the name. Personality of the girl name Elsie. The number 5 personality loves the excitement of life and can easily adapt to all situations. As natural adventurers, these personalities thrive on the new and unexpected and prefer to be in constant motion. It makes them feel alive. They'll stir up some action if there's not enough around, and as inherent risk takers, they enjoy pushing the envelope. Naturally rebellious, the 5 personality has no fear and never resists change. Traveling and new experiences feed their souls. 5s are very social and attract friends with ease. People love to be around the 5 fun-loving and exciting energy. This is also a lucky number in numerology, like the 3s, so fortune seems to shine on them, helped along by their own optimism and good nature. 5s have a quick wit, a cerebral mind, and are generally very persuasive. Popularity of the girl name Elsie. The name Elsie was extremely popular back in the late 1800s and early 1900s, during which time she averaged a top 50 position on the U.S. charts. Elsie fell off the top 100 list of most commonly used girl names in 1934, marking the first time since the U.S. government began tracking naming trends in 1880. The name slowly and quietly lost favor with American parents as the decades progressed into the 20th century until it went into complete obscurity in 1976, falling off the charts altogether. The name remained in hibernation for 30 straight years until it reappeared on the charts in 2005. It is still not a heavily used name by any means, but it does appear to be mimicking the current trend that favors simple, charming old-fashioned names from 100 years ago. Elsie is cute and simple, like Ella, Ava, or Emma. As the Scottish variant of the French Elizabeth or the Latin Isabel, Elsie can also be used as a pet form of these more classical names. Quick facts on Elsie. Gender, girl. Origin, Scottish. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 365. Pronunciation, ELC. Simple meaning, oath of God, God is my oath. Characteristics of Elsie. Adventurous, intellectual, progressive, freedom-loving, adaptable, easygoing, sensual. Cultural references to the baby name Elsie. Literary characters of the baby name Elsie. Elsie is the truly holier-than-thou heroine of Martha Finley's children's book series written between 1867 and 1905. When her mother dies soon after Elsie's birth, the baby is sent to live with her grandfather, while her own father travels in Europe. Upon his return, the very Christian, 8-year-old Elsie is forced to choose between adherence to her biblical principles and filial obedience to her godless father, not a choice many modern children might find compelling. Children of the last couple of centuries must have done so, however, as there are a full 28 books in the series. Elsie is the opportunistic, arguably amoral mother of Dick Diver's extramarital love interest in F. Scott Fitzgerald's 4th novel, Tender is the Night, first published in 1934. Her daughter Rosemary is a 17-year-old Hollywood starlet who supports herself and her mother at her craft. Emotionally dependent on her mother, she rarely acts without consulting her. Elsie on her part is recognizing the need for Rosemary to wean herself away from the maternal influence, and what better way than by an affair with an older, married man. With almost frightening detachment, she encourages an affair openly to both parties, and does not countenance the possibility of damaging consequences. Although this might sound like a dream mother to some 17-year-olds, in actuality, the Elsie Spears of the world, cheerfully self-contained, exert a potentially deadly effect upon the souls of others. Popular songs on Elsie. Elsie, Lazy Elsie Molly, a song by the Divinals, a song by Chubby Checker. Famous people named Elsie. Elsie Janis, singer/actress, Elsie de Wolfe, pioneer of the art of home decoration, Elsie Baker, actress/singer, Elsie Ferguson, actress,